Yeah, so they were teaching me diplomacy. We were just having a small talk. Add for me the volume button. Where? Good, thank you so much. You can hear me now? Can you hear me? Can we open our hands? We tell them, thank you. Kitengela boys. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Kitengela boys. Beautiful. Where is that dance group? Orchard School, the last set on stage. As we do that, oh, I feel good when I hear that. Now, right, I feel so good. This is our own group, Orchard School. Can you see your kid here? If you can see your kid, Ashok. Who can see their child here? If you can see your parent, you know, if you can see your parent, good. I want to welcome the old boys and the girls. Old boys and girls, raise up your hand, Chemtai. Walikuwa last year. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Where is Mackenzie? Mackenzie, thank you so much. Dawamu. Beautiful, beautiful people. Let's dance. So this is the official dance group Orchard School, Kitengela. We also have another segment called Top Reloaded. They were in KTN last year. And I know the coverage is here with us. Thank you so much, the trainers.
I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful. Something beautiful. Selling a dream. Smoking mirrors, keep us waiting on a miracle. On a miracle. Go through the darkest of days, having to break away. Never let you go, never let me go. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving to the edge of a night. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, no, no, no. I won't give up, no, no, no. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, no, no, no. I won't give up, no, no, no. Let me love you, let me love you.
When she walk in, the whole place get quiet. Now they can look, trust me, I think shot. I know the first time, it's a girl and she had over there. Woman, to the free of them make fun. Listen to secretary of my car. How much can I say about dead and gone? But it's never reached me before, me no know why.
As the leader, follow the leader.
And the way she moves, you know she dance when I'm telling you the story. Get away, she's mine.
Clap for them, please, as they do the moves. It's one of the ways I've told you lose weight, huh? One way of losing weight.
Got a hold on me, and the way she lives in the dance when I'm coming on her body, and the way she smiling, this girl I don't wanna share with nobody. It didn't take no time.
That is when you want to lose the weight on the shoulders. This is general. If I told your parents to do that, they will never wake up tomorrow. Woo! Direct, I don't know whether you can do this. Enjoy! Let's go! Where is Amanda in Alipa? Risco, can you do this? Bravo! Risco is started. Beautiful. This is what we need our children to do. They will have a straightforward life, focused, using talents. Yes. So when you see your children dancing, give them chance. Yes. Let them also drop. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, the mood on this and the new shop. Yeah. Hey. If you want to lose weight, don't strain yourself. Yeah. We can train with you.
Mapenzi tele kama kwetu Nimemitisha, nini unataka? Nikugeuze princess, sema nini unataka? Siamini, siamini, yamenipanda kichwani. Mahaba yako nitashiriki, yamenikoleza mwilini. Siamini, siamini, yamenipanda kichwani. Mahaba yako nitashiriki, yamenikoleza mwilini. Aya, check it out, 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 so listen, mama, nami nakupatia kila mama, muziki hapo hakuna. Nitakupenda sana mpaka wivu utakimbia, na nitalia na wewe kwako nyanga nyanga. Nimemitisha, nini unataka? Amani mochi ya blue light, sema nini unataka? Nikugeuze princess, sema nini unataka? Unavyopilia mayote, hivyo mimi nataka sana na nini unataka? Nimemitisha, nini unataka? Nikugeuze princess, sema nini unataka? Siamini, siamini, yamenipanda kichwani. Mahaba yako nitashiriki, yamenikoleza mwilini. Siamini, siamini, yamenipanda kichwani. Mahaba yako nitashiriki, yamenikoleza mwilini. Aya, check it out, 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 check it out.
Someone give them a clap. Someone say ah. Someone say otan. Otan. Damuko. Tukianza competition, hatutatoka hapa. Nitasema hata hiyo jamaa yenu ikae. Kwa nini? Ikae itakuja kutufanyia nini? Unajua, when we talk about these things, we mean them. We don't just do jokes. If you want to lose weight, come to this club. How many want to lose weight? Najua ningesema mbinguni mungu, all of you. How many want to lose weight? Look at me, I've lost a lot of weight. Is there anybody plump here? Nobody is plump. So guys, we want to appreciate you so much. You can be seated. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Now, we are done. Tell your friend we are done. Tumemaliza. Yes, ni wale to the Orchard School, the champions. This is the home of champions. I want to also appreciate the dancer, who is also the one who trained that piece. Ndo yu hapa, tumpigie makofi juu ya hewa. This is the teacher. Pia mimi ni mwingine, nakuja kuwafundisha next time. Sawa sawa? Tutakata kawaya. Mimi nitakuja kufunza wale wazee. Sawa sawa? So wazee, prepare for this. Go and buy the skit. Now, I'm given one very serious request. And please, I'm talking to the VIPs. I'm going to be so humble as I do this. There's a girl who did an essay on environment. And she really said, please allow me read that essay. And then you welcome the speeches. The speeches, my director, my beloved director, please, once the speech is, the essay is done, you are the next. So I'll hand over this to you after that. Si nimefanya kazi nzuri? Somebody give me a clap. You know somebody saying you can't buy a trumpet and then you fail to blow it. It is yours, isn't it? Yes. So where is that girl with the essay? Okay, sir. So here she is. You're going to use this. Can you reach this? You can't reach? You become a big girl. You do it. After you finish, the principal will say something and then the director will come in. Call her, Madam Director. Don't pitch me, okay? Yes, I'm a good boy.
Good morning, all. Good afternoon, all. I'd like to you an essay that was written by the Scout group, and it says, various benefits of planting trees have been started time and again. On the surface level, you may just see few of these benefits. However, as you look deeper and feel one of them, you will know how they are extremely essential for all our existence. There are a number of non-profit organizations that have been taken up the responsibility to build a cleaner and greener environment by planting trees. These organizations also discourage the cutting of trees. Some of the NGOs working in this direction in our country include Wild Rescue Initiative Organization, Golden Scape Tree Africa, United Nations Environmental Program, UNEP, National Environmental Management Authority, NEMA, not forgetting our own and only Orchard Scouts movement under the powerful leadership of Sam and Worship Shekinah. The sole aim of these NGOs is to sensitize people about the benefits of planting trees and engage them in doing so. Numerous people supporting this cause have joined hands to make our country greener and are working in this direction. Those working with these organizations plant trees to spread greenery from time to time. They also run campaigns to encourage more and more people to do so. We can plant trees in our nearby area to support the cause. However, if we want to bring about major difference, we must join these NGOs to work on a large scale. Government must support non-profit organizations to help them propagate the importance of planting trees. It must also put a restriction on the cutting of trees. Planting trees will never be enough if they are ruthlessly cut at a rapid pace. People must be sensitized about the importance of planting more trees by emphasizing on their benefits. The propagation of the same can be done by way of radio, television, newspaper, social media, and leaflets. The contact details of the NGOs must be spread by the way of these mediums. The problem right now is that even though many people want to work in this direction, however, they do not know the right means to contribute their bit, and for that case, contact Orchard Scouts. It is a good idea to teach pupils about the importance of planting trees from the very beginning. Educational institutions around like Tengela International, Acacia Crest Academy, Lakewood, Sinket Girls High School take the initiative to plant trees by engaging your pupils in the task from time to time. Our Orchard School proverb states, the best time to plant trees was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So do your bit and make this place more beautiful for you and me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Trust me, at that level, I could not speak that English. Especially the word she was saying, sensitize, yes? Teachers, I don't know whether you had that same problem. I could not pronounce that word, sensitize, until I grew up. Now, I had said, Adi, my director is coming, but the principal is the one to do the brief speech, and then we'll welcome my director. My director, with all the distinguished guests, allow me to say two things. Talent. I love talents. I'm one of the people who love talents a lot. So let's support our children as they do these talents or the activities they do, provide for them what they need. I'll mention something that I saw on social media. You know Eric Omondi? You know Eric Omondi? The famous and renowned comedian. You saw the pictures he posted of his brother who lost his life because of cocaine, drugs. Imagine if he had followed the route like for example, his brother. We have Eric Omondi and there is Fred Omondi. So I'm using that example to sensitize also. Let me try to pronounce that word, at least to know it better. Let us sensitize our youth to use their time well and the talents. The last thing, please, NEMA, thank you so much for bringing this initiative. Let us do it all over Kenya. let us go to other countries. Our environment needs to be very conducive, the way we left it. That is from the Garden of Eden. And as I do that, be happy to be here. You are alive. Yesterday in the Standards, Indonesia, Tora Lake, there is a ferry that capsized. 128 people lost their lives. You are alive today. Can you just appreciate God for that? So, karibu sana, Principal karibu.
Thank you, Mr. Kerry. I will not do a speech. I will be here to recognize my fellow principals and other schools who are here. I'm so excited, Orchard School, for your performance. And above all, as I was throwing my eyes, our guest side saw my former boys and girls. Are they there? Allow me, with your permission, to just recognize they are here. A father always feels good when the children come home. Where are the Orchard old boys and girls? If they are around? They are not around? Stand up. That is how I trained you. Wow. Oh, others are in Dawamu. Clap for them. I wish I had time I could have called you in front here. I'm so proud you've come back. Thank you so much. I will start by recognizing our Principal Kitengela Boys. Principal Kitengela Boys. If he's not around, I'll move to Principal Kitengela Girls. Maybe they have left shortly. Oh, the ladies there. Thank you so much for coming. We have Dawamu Boys. I have the principal. He's always my friend, Mr. Dirango. Mr. Dirango, I'll give you 2 minutes because he has something to give out. Mr. Dirango, we are going to clap for you. I've given you my boys, and I know you are taking care of them. Thank you so much. I salute him.
Our chief guest, I'll only be here very briefly. I know time is of essence. Thank you, school director, all the guests here, my fellow principals, ladies and gentlemen, young boys and girls, good afternoon. It's a very humble experience for us to be here, and more so to be called in such an occasion when we are inculcating a culture of responsible attitude towards our students and learners. We are living in a country that at times our leaders don't behave as we expect, but I thank God for the role taken by the teachers and the organizers of this event to teach our students on how to be responsible and take care of the resources we got. The future is theirs, and if we go this way, then our nation is lucky and blessed. I'm here briefly. I want to donate this trophy. I came with my 2 boys. Where are they? The old boys. Orchard, kindly be here. Run like your teacher. Be very fast. You should be here by now. As they come, we want to present this trophy to you, Mr. Kennedy. I don't know where you're going to award it. Oh, to our director. Thank you. We want to donate this trophy. Then, madam, you're going to decide where this is given so that we motivate our boys and girls, and more so those in class 8, so that they can do well and later join us. I brought here 2 sons. You can see how the good care I've taken for them, and they look presentable. Wazazi nipigieni makofi. Na muniletee wengine. These are very close friends. We work together, and we are humbled to be here. Thank you. I'm going to give this to you, and then I also have something else for one of your teachers.
Clap for the trophy. Somebody give a clap. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Coming, sorry, Mackenzie said he has something for the teacher, and allow me to give this out. Mackenzie, kindly read this, because we never told you what to write. You wrote what you thought was best for you.
This is a letter to my class teacher, Mr. Gitonga. I would sincerely like to thank you for helping me change my ways. I was once a careless and rude boy who did not have morals, but you led me like your own son and helped me change. Truly, you are a good pillar of light which leads. You are also a very good school dad and my mentor. This impacted greatly in my life. I am currently at my new school in Kiserian. I study in the Amu Boys Secondary Leadership School. It was a very good school with neat and quiet environment which is conducive for learning. I am faring well. Here, I will urge pupils from the Orchard School to join me here. Thank you once again.
So, Madam, with your permission, we are going to award Mr. Gitonga a certificate in the corrugation of his effort, and I will request you to kindly on our behalf do it.
Please let us appreciate the appreciation given out to the class teacher. That is Mr. Gitonga for taking care of this boy. Thank you, Mr. Mackenzie. Yes, you have a bright future. I'm a prophet, I prophesy that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and this is a copy for the school, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Principal.
Very much. Asanteni.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate them, please. A clap for them, please. Wonderful, very colorful, very nice. A hand that receives and a hand that gives. You can see that.
We are done. We were that brief. Asanteni, sir.
Thank you so much.
That is so powerful. I'm almost moved. Mr. Derango, thank you for the good work. I have the Kenya Private, because the Orchard School is under Kenya Private. We have registered under Kenya Private School Association, and we have somebody from the Kenya Private. I will never leave this podium without introducing them. The next day they will cancel me. So, Madam Yvonne, very quickly, because of the time.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, students. Thank you so much, Madam Director of Orchard and the Orchard fraternity for having such a nice such a day and being part of KPSA. And I'm also glad to see Mr. Dirango and who are also very good members. And I'm seeing that the leadership from Orchard is being transitioned into Dawamu. Asante sana. And I will not forget KCB, who we have always been partnering with in many of our events. Asante sana. Our stakeholders also, like the UN, thank you so much for being part of this event. And I have more particularly a parental engagement guidebook that I came along with. This is to help the parents, especially in the new curriculum. It is a guiding tool so that the parents can understand what the government is doing and the transition between the 844 to the 266 system. I know so many of us are a bit confused, but with the guiding tool that we do have, KPSA has come up with, I'm sure that it will give you the content and the knowledge so that you can be able to be part. You know, the new CBC more especially is a system that is all round. It's the parent, the pupil, and the teacher, and the parents as well. So thank you so much, Mr. Kennedy. I'll not take so much time. The parental guidebooks are next to Fraudcom. We do have them there. I've come with quite a number. I would want all the parents to grab a copy so that you're not left behind. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Asante.
A big clap for her, please. Thank you so much, madam.
Now it's my time to introduce my senior most boss, Madam Josephine. You are most welcome. How I wish you could have clapped for her. It would be better.
Hey, I taught you something. Thank you, Principal, isn't it? Now she's going to come. Can we open our hands? Appreciate our director. 1, 2, 3. Again. Karibu, madam.
To our chief guest, His Excellency Cyril Lazar Siewe, Kenya County Program Director for Coordinator Africa Office UNEP, Your Excellency, the Governor, Kajiado County, the Deputy Governor, the Director General NEMA, county government officials, and national government representative, our own county education officers, our parents, distinguished guests, invited guests, community, and all invited schools. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Feel welcome to Orchard School. We are happy to host you here. We are so privileged and we feel so honored. For us today, we feel extremely honored as a school community to hold Your Excellency on this special occasion. This is indeed historic and shall go down our memories as the highest recognition for our small contribution towards the conservation of our environment. Indeed, when we started this school some 9 years ago, Your Excellency, this place was barren and desolate, and no single tree, as we have already talked about. Nothing stood in this ground except just short shrubs. They were thorn shrubs. You could not even walk through this compound. Your Excellency, when God created the earth, according to Genesis chapter 1, He planted an orchard. He put in place all manner of trees at the Garden of Eden and required Adam to tend the garden and to eat from it. Further, God gave to Adam instructions to care for the fields and to be in charge of all creation. This included the preservation of all God's creation, including the fishes of the sea and the birds of the air. We therefore, as a school community, subscribe to this command and hold fast the need for environmental preservation as dedicated by the Creator. Your Excellency, the current global crisis of environmental degradation, as well as climate change disaster as witnessed in recent times, speaks volumes. In Kenya, we have witnessed recently, as expected, amounts of rainfall, which has caused untold devastation, even in our own Kajiado County. We lost lives and livestock in painful circumstances before then. Last year, we experienced a similarly devastating drought. Many in our community, including our students, suffered immensely as a result. Guests of honor, sir, we believe that the conservation of our environment must be at the forefront of not only our policy makers, but all of us as a community. Small efforts count. Planting a tree counts, not cutting down a tree. That is why we applaud the government's decision to ban logging for a time. This will go down a long way in reminding Kenyans that trees are critical for our survival as a people. We must all be united in conserving our natural environment for future generations. Ideally, if you cut a tree, you should plant 5 in place, not 2. As a school, we have encouraged our community to plant a tree, nurture it. We have demonstrated to both our students and parents, and even our staff, the need for environmental conservation. Indeed, our visitors have been amazed at how we have managed to keep our compound green even during the driest seasons. It has been deliberate. It has been our philosophy. It costs our little effort, but it is rewarding. We teach our students to deliberately, notwithstanding the circumstances, to preserve their own environment. We believe that any small effort adds up to the whole. As a small contribution, we count. We believe in a plastic-free green environment. We believe that this is how God intended it to be. As a school community, we have decided to forefront the government effort in environmental conservation. I wish on behalf of the school administration to thank the Natural Environmental Managers, Environment Management Authority, that is NEMA, for the special recognition of this school as a plastic paper bag free and an environment-friendly institution. Indeed, this recognition is dedicated to all our entire school community, including our students, parents, teachers, all staff, and to our board for our country. This is the greatest honor, even for the county of Kajiado. May the Almighty God take all the praise and honor. We wish you, our Excellency, our greatest respect as you continue to advocate for conservation for our environment for future generations. I also wish to applaud the work done by our own National Environmental Management Authority, that is NEMA, in protecting and sensitizing our citizens on issues of environmental conservation. Most appreciated is our county government and the support they have given us. We thank you parents, we thank you students, associates, neighbors, schools, students, and staff. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
Wonderful.
And before I leave the podium, I just want to recognize as our supporters. As we started this journey, we have had so many people who have supported us. We want to say vivo to the environmental conservation, vivo to the Orchard School, vivo to NEMA, vivo to the county people and the government of Kajiado, vivo UNEP. We want also to appreciate and recognize our banks. KCB, thank you for the donation of 10,000 shillings we received, and it went towards the seedlings that we were planting today. Thank you, Cooperative Bank. We recognize you. Thank you for partnering with us. May God bless you so much. I think we'll give you an opportunity maybe to say something. Do you have something to say? Just 1 minute?
Karibu sana.
Please come first.
Karibu sana. As he comes, let us appreciate my director here. Fungue mikono yetu. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So he's coming.
Oh.
I can see there are a lot of things here today. They are good ones. I can see something on the hand. Wow. Wow. I love that. Karibu sana. So as he comes,
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our guests, I'm humbled today to be associated with Orchard School. My name is Daniel Mororo. I work with Coop Bank. Receive much greetings from our team leader and manager, Joseph Kidaiga. We appreciate for your continued support. So with me, I have a trophy we donated to you so that you can motivate your students. So allow me to give you.
Wow, somebody, come on, the director, come. Mtoto kuja, kimbia. Yes. Thank you so much. Let us give our clap for this good reward. Thank you, Cooperative Bank, for your reward.
Thank you so much, KCB. We were with your managers, and we know. Thank you. Yeah, just pass our sincere appreciation. Thank you. Before I sit down, I just want to briefly introduce the other directors of the school. Maybe they'll just come and greet you, and then we go to the next stage. Welcome, directors. Please here.
My name is Francis Korage, branch manager KCB Tengera. I have a message from the bank which I'm going to read. I can see our MCA, Honorable MCA is there. So thank you for coming. So the school board of directors, Orchard principal, distinguished guests, wanafunzi hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. On behalf of KCB Bank, I take this opportunity to thank you all for inviting me to observe this special occasion together with you this afternoon. The bank takes great pride in joining the Orchard fraternity on your special day. We are here as a sign of our solidarity in this mutual commitment set forth to better the world as well as our children's future. From the onset, allow me to thank Mr. Kennedy Olima, Orchard school principal, and his able team for seeing the need to set aside this day from conscious understanding on the concerted effort on conserving our habitat. This special day comes at a crucial point when the effects of climate change caused by human pollution are quickly broadening and becoming more severe in each passing day. Ladies and gentlemen, our children before us demand that we remain cognizant of their future and the ones after them by concurrently annexing sustainable environment initiatives. In order to live up to this expectation, we must begin now. Truly, today we all take these first initial steps in this regard. Thus, the challenge that lies ahead is unwaveringly remind each other what tomorrow holds if we give in. Finally, I want to reassure the institution of the support KCB Bank and its shareholders have towards this agenda. It is such projects like today's that we make this world a better place. Thank you and God bless.
A big clap, please. Thank you so much. I will want to take this chance to greet you. Bwana asifiwe. Mjamboni nyote. Jina langu ni Gabriel Riemet, mmoja wa directors of Orchard School. And we want to thank you, everyone that has come today, and invite you once again to Orchard School. To our guest of honor, welcome and thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And my name is Sami Makove, and I'm one of the directors of the school. And we really are very humbled by your presence here today. Karibuni sana. Asante.
Let us open our hands, please. We recognize the remarks made by our directors. Tufungue zile kadi sasa. Sawa sawa. Moja, mbili, tatu. Aha. Na mwisho. Thank you so much. I'm reminded we have Red Cross in case there is an injury, accident, emergency. They are there to respond to us. Thank you so much. Once again, the washroom visitors the other side and the VIP next to the seats. Allow me introduce the DEO, that is the District Education Officer for our region. Okay, sawa sawa. I'm told there's a message on the way. And then as we do that, I've prepared a lot of food for you. Sawa sawa? Mulo, sawa sawa? Please don't go. I used a lot of energy. You need to eat that food. We are about to finish. We have a lady here, Miss App. Miss App. Please come and give hi to the congregation. Karibu, Miss App. Hebu tumpigie makofi tafadhali yale ya catwalks. Yale ya catwalks. Catwalk, Miss App, catwalk. Thank you, Miss App. Thank you.
Well, the chief guest, Dr. Cyril Siewa, the National Environmental Management Board, the MCA of Kajiado County, and all protocols observed. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, girls and boys. Who's excited to be here? Can you just raise your hand? I'm really humbled to be here in Kitengela. It's my first time here. So, my name is Susan Kirui. I'm 22 years of age. I am Miss Earth Kenya 2018. And Miss Earth is all about an international environmental beauty pageant that seeks for all delegates all across the world to seek sensitization towards the environment in all over the world. So I get to be the Kenya delegate representing our lovely nation, Kenya, this October to go to the Philippines. So I'm really humbled to be part of this initiative. I have worked hand in hand with major NGOs, environmental NGOs. I'm working hand in hand with the government of Kenya. I've worked with the Cabinet Secretary of Environment and Forestry, the Honorable Mr. Keriako Tobiko, together with the wife. I've worked also with NEMA, I've worked with the Kenya Water Tower Agency, and my future is to work with the youth. I'm currently working with the youth, colleges, universities, primary schools, secondary schools, everywhere, because I think the environment serves as a unifying factor where it doesn't seek any degree, any type of qualification. Whether you're an accountant, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a graduate, we all seek for environmental conservation. And a lot has been said to our lovely students. Thank you, Dawama boys and Kitengela boys. That was an awesome performance. That was really honored. And I'm actually challenged. That was an amazing performance. And I think this is a wake-up call, not only for us, but also for the small young boys and girls. So I always ask myself this question: what is environment? Environment is the surrounding as a whole. Environment is also us, human beings. Environment is wildlife. Environment is air, water, everything. And I think human beings will contribute a major role in our environment. That's why we are here today, to plant trees, to do cleanup exercises. And that's why during this year, early this year, around May, we did the national tree planting exercise presided by our president, Honorable Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, together with the deputy. So I think in Kenya, not only in Kenya, but Africa as a whole, it's a wake-up call for us to sensitize on the environment. Just around early this year in January, we were hit by a massive heat wave in Kenya, where around Kajiado County and almost everywhere in Kenya we were affected. Where every time you've been having massive headaches, you ask yourself, what the hell is going on? What's wrong with Kenya? And it's just because of our deeds, because of our ignorance, just because all of this regarding the certification and all of the things that have been going on. So this is a wake-up call to all of us. The youth, I'm really, really impressed, and I'm looking forward to work with you regarding school, regarding any other activity that is going for the youth environmentalist group. So let us work together, and I think I can challenge the youth, I can challenge the parents, the teachers, and the guardians here today. Let us work together and bring Kenya to be the way it used to be. Thank you, and may you have a lovely day.
Thank you, Miss Earth. Miss Earth. I think I need to be Mr. Earth, yes? Mr. Earth, okay? Good. Very briefly, parents, because we might not have time for every other group to talk, on my far right there is ZAG, Uniform Distributors. You can see them later in case you're interested. There is KCB, there is Cooperative, there is Frontcom. Other guy is also selling Abacus for math. There is Kenya Private School Association in case you want the guidebook. Now, I want to invite the ACC. ACC, that is the Assistant County Commissioner. Please, I'm humbled to welcome you. The ACC, Assistant County Commissioner. Can we give him a clap like that one of an ACC? Thank you so much. After he's done, I'll welcome the KFS. From there, the county government.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. Our chief guest, NEMA representative, our MCA, all protocol officer, Hamjambo. Kwanza, to correct you first, I'm not the ACC, I'm representing the ACC, I'm the chief of this location. My name's William Makui, the chief of Ololo Itiboshi location, ambayo muko sasa. Maybe hamjui the name of the location. Okay, to start with, ni kushukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutupa siku ya leo na kutuwezesha sisi sote kuwa buheri wa afya kusherekea ufanisi wa shule ya Orchard Preparatory School, Orchard School. La pili, kushukuru mwaliko wa director wa shule hili kutambua ofisi ya ACC hangeweza kuja leo kwa sababu ya office commitment. Ndio posa sisi tukafika hapa kuwakilisha. Kabla sijasema machache yale ningependa kusema, ningependa tu kuwasimamisha assistant chiefs walioko hapa pia wa wave at a distance because time is our it's not on our side. Kwa hivyo chiefs, just wave. Chief Kang'ethe and Assistant Chief Moses Karaini. Kwanza letu ni kuhakikisha kwamba miti imepandwa. Mnajua wito wa CS wa environment, ile directive alitoa na ikakuwa launched by the excellency the president, kuhakikisha kwamba forest cover wa nchi hii irudishwe kama vile ilivyo. Na sisi kama ofisi tumehakikisha ya kwamba kila mwananchi ambalo anakuja kutafuta permit ya kufanya sherehe lolote ile, kukutana kwa mikutano, lazima kwanza utuonyeshe ni miti ngapi unaenda kuipanda. Ndiposa sisi tukupatie hiyo permit ya kwenda kufanya sherehe ile unanuia kwenda kuifanya. Kwa hivyo ofisi yetu, wazazi, wananchi wote tuunge mkono huu, tuhakikishe ya kwamba kila mtu at least kila mwaka tuseme each and every season, raining season, kwa sababu wengine wetu hatuna maji, tunategemea the raining season, uwe umepanda miti 100 kwa kila raining season. Make it as an initiative. Na kila mtu ambaye anakuja kutafuta permit kwa ofisi zetu, lazima utuonyeshe kwamba ulete seedlings miti ngapi, 10, ndiposa sisi tukuandikie permit uende ufanye sherehe. Kwa hivyo kwa hayo machache tunaunga mkono, tunasema heko kwa shule hili kuanzisha kitu kama hiki. Tungependa na tungeomba shule zingine waige mfano huu, na tukifanya hivyo utakuta mji imekuwa kama Muthaiga, Kitengela imekuwa kama Muthaiga. Asante sana na Mungu atulinde. Asante sana.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to welcome the KFS officer, that is the Kenya Forest Service. As we do that, lunch is almost. Usiondoke, lunch is almost. Yes, so we want to keep time, tafadhali. As we talk, we keep our speeches to be straight to the point. At least we finish faster. After that, I'll be having the county government, that is the county government representative.
Thank you, Bwana MC. Our chief guest today, Dr. Cyril Ngesiwe, the program coordinator, Kenyan Country UN Environment, and the representative from the county government, representative from the county commissioner, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joyce. I'm representing Kenya Forest Service. I'm representing the Chief Conservator of Forests, who is in charge of Kenya Forest Service. Kenya Forest Service is the institution that is charged with the conservation and sustainably managing the forests and the environment. And we are here as key partners in environmental conservation. And today, as we celebrate the Environment Day in this school, we are very happy to have been invited because that is part of our work that we do, planting trees, taking care of them, and also engaging other partners in the activity. Today we've managed to plant, I think, 100 and something trees. And one thing that I want to say is that planting is one activity and taking care of the trees is another activity. So I would want to urge all of us, whenever we plant trees, let also endeavor to take care of them. Because you find sometimes we plant so many, and then after some time, you find that very few or none even sometimes survive. So I would urge all of us, as we take care of that activity, as we endeavor to do that, please let's take care of those seedlings. We ensure that they grow well and they mature to how we want them to be. We are targeting different places like institutions like schools, universities, churches, and even market centers. But one thing that we are very keen in is the protection bit, as I've said, a place that is fenced, a place that has water. First thing when I was told that there's tree planting in this school, I wanted to know whether there is water, and I was told there is water, and that's very good. So we want to encourage each one of us as we plant trees. Let us not make it as a ceremonial thing. Let us walk the process, the growing of the trees. We plant them and we nurture them up to the time that they mature. Another thing is that we are encouraging children to engage in this activity, because we know that as the verse in the Bible that says, train a child in the way he should, and when he grows up, he will not depart from it. We also want to engage the small children in tree growing, so that as they grow old, they'll pass it on to several generations. And we are encouraging the kids as they plant their trees, or whenever they have their celebration like birthdays, let each one of them make sure that they plant a tree. And I was so happy to hear the chief saying that even when they have their celebration in their homelands, they also have to plant trees. So I encourage each one of us, the parents and everybody, whenever you have a sherehe, panda mti and uangalie vile huo mti utakuwa. Na one way of monitoring your progress, the other time we are telling couples, when they celebrate their anniversaries, they should also plant tree and watch on how that tree is growing. And that's a way of indicating even how their relationship is going on. Just the same way with our other celebrations. When you celebrate something, plant a tree and watch how that tree is growing, and also relate to whatever you are celebrating. And that's one way of engaging into these activities. Because I'm sure if you attach tree growing to a certain activity, I'm very sure that you take care of that tree. So please let us hold hands together and conserve our environment, so that by 2022, as His Excellency has directed us, we can attain the 10% tree cover in this country, and I'm sure that we will go beyond. In Kajiado, we've done over 300,000 trees from January up to this season, and I'm sure that we'll grow, we'll continue doing well, and I'm sure that if we take care of those trees, we shall get a very good impact at the end of it all. So please, everybody, join hands with us, conduct us, so that we can do the tree planting in a professional way. Digging a hole and placing the seedlings in the hole is not just enough. There are so many other things to learn about it and incorporate, so that we carry out the activity in a professional way. So I welcome you, and I'm sure that as we target the other season, which is coming October, November rains, we are going to do a lot in tree planting. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. So let us give a A good clap for her, please. 1, 2, 3. Again. So, we are finishing. I want to appreciate the Abigails. Abigails, by a show of hands. They are there. I don't know whether you mean happy girls or happy girls, but they are girls. They have done a very good contribution. Actually, we really want to honor your contribution of the dustbins. You can be able to see what is on the far right. Yes, let us drop litter. Angalia tu hivi mkismile na mtuambia thank you so much for being with us. Come please. Musichoke. Boys, get me those dustbins. Oh, they have not bothered. They just want to carry themselves. Thank you so much. Karibu. They are so good and they look so durable. So durable. Yeah, so they are here so that we can salute to them for the contribution they've done. So these are the happy girls. They're happy or happy girls? Happy girls. Thank you so much. They're putting some base. Are you seeing what they have donated to us? Is a durable dustbin. You can be able to see. This one can never get old. You can see. It is going to keep our environment clean. So can we just appreciate them? On the air, please give them a good clap. Thank you so much. Let me give you a high five for that good work. Asante sana. As I do this, the county government is what we want to usher in. The county government. Please, 1 minute. I'm under pressure.
Good afternoon, everybody. Our chief guests and all protocols observed, we are grateful to be with you here. We have got ours is on the environment, keeping environment clean, but we've been planting trees during environment days. Because time is against us, we need to give us a long history. So we only ask the school management to appreciate our donation, which we have brought this afternoon. And as we make the school green, we also make the environment green to the students of the school. Thank you very much.
Okay, asante sana. Appreciate them, please, for the donation they've given us. They are so good. So we are going to usher in the county government, and you see the devolution that has taken shape in our country. We are so happy to receive services at this level of the county. Asante sana.
Asante. Our chief guest, all protocols observed. Jambo wote. Jina langu ni Justus Metito. I'm the sub-county administrator Kajiado East. And to be very brief, I want to make an introduction of my colleagues. The ward administrator Kitengela asimame. Kuja tu, naweza simama mbele kidogo. Huyo ndio Pere, the ward administrator Kitengela ward. James Larmoi. Asanti, yeye ndio anasimamia environment hapa Kajiado East. Na tunashukuru sana. Naomba kusema machache sana. Nasema machache sana kwamba ni furaha kuu kuwa hapa leo, ikiwa tumeitikia mwaliko wa shule hii ya Orchard. Na katika utangulizi niseme kwamba Mheshimiwa Naibu Gavana angependa sana kujiunga nasi, lakini kwa sababu ya shughuli nyingine ya kikazi hajaweza kufika. Alikuwa sana ameweza kufurahi kuwa pamoja na sisi. Siku ya leo tunapozungumzia mazingira yetu ni swala ambalo linatuguza kila mtu, mdogo kwa mtu mzima. Mazingira ambaye tumejulishwa ya kwamba inatuadhiri kwa kila jambo, iwe ni hewa safi, iwe ni maji ile ambaye tutaweza kunywa. Na kwa leo mimi nilipofika hapa nilifikiri sana juu ya hatua ambaye Orchard imechukua, kwamba we are thinking clean,
and also green, kwamba mazingira yetu yawe masafi and we make also them very green, kwa kupanda miti na kwa kutunza. Madam Director leo ametueleza ya kwamba kuna pia kupanda miti and there is planting of trees and there is growing of trees. And I think Orchard is doing very well in growing of trees, so that ile miti ambayo tunapanda hatutaiacha tu wakati wa kupanda, lakini tutaitunza pia ikue imestawi. Katika serikali ya county tunashughulika sana na masuala ya mazingira, lakini tunajua ya kwamba ile shughuli ambayo tuko naye sana ni ya sehemu ya public utilities, hasa soko zetu, mahali ambapo tunaangalia usafi ya miji yetu, na tumekuwa tukishirikiana na washikadau wengi kuhakikisha kwamba miji yetu yamekuwa safi. Kwa wakati huu katika nchi yetu tunajulishwa ya kwamba we should do green schools, ambaye mashule yetu ipande miti, na pia tungeweza kufanya pia maboma yetu yakuwe pahala ambapo tunaweza tukapanda miti. Kwa leo tumekuja hapa ili kushikana mikono nanyi, kujiunga nanyi na kuhakikisha ya kwamba tuko pamoja na nyinyi katika kuangalia na kuhifadhi mazingira yetu. Leo ama kesho asubuhi tutaweza pia tukapeana katika nyongeza ya ile miti ambayo imepandwa hapa 200 seedlings kwa shule hii, ili waongeze pia kwa ile ambayo ilikuwa imepandwa, tuendeleze hii mazingira yetu ikuwe mzuri. Kwa hivyo kwa hayo mengi sana, nadhani nitachukua nafasi kufikisha hapo. Asante.
Asante sana. Let us appreciate him so for those good remarks. Tumpigie kofi tafadhali. I want to invite the MCA. The MCA will give us his remarks so that we can catch up with the time. After that, he'll invite the NEMA. Finally, the NEMA will invite the chief guest. I think my presentation ended there. The MCA, NEMA, then the chief guest. Basi, our chief guest this afternoon, simply all protocol observed. Habari zenu, habari ya wazazi, mtusalimiane. Njaa imeuma kama mimi? Nasikia njaa? Mimi nahisi njaa. Lakini kwa yote tunamshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu. I'll also be very brief because of time. My name is Francis Kaisha. I am one of the MCAs in this area. One, niko na heshima sana nikitambua jirani wa karibu sana hapa. Na ningependa kama mzee Singet yuko, asimame tu, na kama yuko mtoto yake mmoja ambaye ni Jackson Singet akuja aseme neno moja tu, kwa sababu ni jirani wa karibu sana. Ama unaweza simama tu hapo na wave, lakini mzuri ufike hapa kwa sababu wewe ndiye mzee Singet. Huyo ndiye jirani wa kwanza wa Orchard School. Kwa hivyo sema neno moja.
Asante mheshimiwa. Hamjamboni nyote. Tunataka kuongea haraka haraka kwa sababu tuko na njaa, si ndio? Mimi kwa niaba ya familia ya Singet ambaye hapa mahali mko, ingawaje tuko na mheshimiwa Singet ambaye alikuwa MCA wa hapa, na nafikiri utamtambua ndiye akuje pengine aseme jambo moja. Yangu ni kusema asante sana kwa shule hii ya Orchard ambayo wametukaribisha hapa tuje tupande miti. Mimi nilipanda miti 3, sijui wewe ulipanda ngapi. Na umuhimu ya miti iko na umuhimu wake. Moja, inarembesha injili. Ya pili, hii miti ndio inatupatianga oxygen ile ambayo tunakunywa. Wakati tunakunywa ama tunahema. Yote sijui Kiswahili ndio hiyo. Wakati ile unafanya breathing unakunywa hii. Yaani hewa yake. Ile unatoa naye anakunywa yako. Sawa sawa? Kwa hivyo tukipanda tunafanya ile inaitwa kwa symbiosis kwa kizungu symbiosis. Yeye anataka yetu na sisi tunataka yake. Kwa hivyo kama hatutapanda sisi tutakosa. Si ndio? Alafu tunakuwa wagonjwa. Kwa hivyo umuhimu ya kupanda miti kuna hiyo ya kwamba tunakunywa hewa yake na yeye inakunywa hewa yetu. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
tupigie mzee Singeti makofi. Unajua kwa umri ya mzee Singeti kwa almost miaka 100. Kwa hivyo lazima Kiswahili yake inapiga kombo kidogo hata ingawaje ya ukuja. Basi kwa sababu ya heshima, unajua kuna viongozi wengi. Nimeona Mheshimiwa Singeti na nilikuwa ninakaa naye karibu kwa heshima tu. Kuja sema neno moja kwa sababu sio umezuia. Hiyo wakati yote sio umezuia. You are not the one who has made us to get late. Just say a word. It's good to recognize leadership, yeah? So it's my humble request to hand him to say a word.
Asante Mheshimiwa. Our chief guest, country director wa NEMA na shule yote kwa jumla. Hata mimi niko na heshima kupata nafasi hii kwa sababu ya siku ya leo kuongeza shule hii ambaye pia mimi ni mzazi. Hii ni siku nzuri ambayo tumekuja kusherehekea mambo ya mazingira. Na sisi tunafurahi kwa sababu katika neighborhood yetu tumeweka policy ambayo tunasema kila mtu, hata kama shamba yako ni kidogo namna gani, we want to see you planting 10% kwa miti. Kwa hivyo ni policy ambayo tayari katika neighborhood yetu hii tuko nayo. Lakini pia haiwezi kupita bila kusema if there is anything that has happened recently, ni mambo ya ban ya plastic. As pastoralists, we are really happy with the ban of hii mambo ya plastic. So we really thank NEMA, we thank the government, na tunawaambia kabisa wakaze mambo ya plastic. Ile mifuko tunapotezanga kwa sababu ya hii takataka ya plastic ni nyingi sana. Kwa hivyo kwa sababu ya wakati, let me just say that I'm happy to be here today, and I want to congratulate the school, and I also want to emphasize that it is important that the trees we planted, let them be taken care of. Thank you so much.
Basi makofi kwa mheshimiwa. Hata mimi basi kwa ruhusa yenu nitachukua muda mfupi kwanza kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu, kuwashukuru pia washikadau wa hii shule. Ni shule ambayo it is consistent, growing, so ina fluctuate up down, it is very consistent. The enrollment of the school imekuwa ya kusimamia, it is on very gradual ascending. Kwa hivyo nataka kumshukuru management of the school, directors wote ambao wa hii shule. Jambo lingine pia nimeona performance. Pia tunapopanda miti tunasema performance ya hii shule si mbaya. Your last mean score was 300 and something. This time around, I'm sure you'll be somewhere better than where you were last year. But all the same, nataka kuwashukuru. Inaonekana hii shule, Madam Director, there's something good going on here in this school. Pia nimeona even from the children, from the way they were doing the drama, the singing, they had a lot of confidence in them, and they were doing it with a lot of passion. Kwa hivyo nataka kuwashukuru, na pia kama walimu wa hii shule pia nimeona pia wamepeleka hii shule vizuri. Nevertheless, our neighborhood schools are doing good. So we want to say that as a division, tuko juu. Sisi ndio tunabeba mashule zingine katika hii county kwa masomo, na muendelee mbele. So nataka kuwashukuru sana. Jambo la pili, the slogan ni plant a tree, environment. Hiyo ndio slogan, panda miti. Nataka kuuliza nyinyi wangapi wamepanda miti? Wacha ile mmeletewa leo. Wangapi walipanda kwao nyumbani the whole hii mvua iliponyesha? Hebu inua mkono kama ulipanda baada ya mvua. Good, naona mikono ni mzuri. We are encouraging you mpande miti. Juzi tulikuwa tunapanda miti pale. Wakati President Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa Nairobi anapanda miti, na sisi kama county ama kama Kajiado East tulikuwa tunapanda miti huko Magereza Secondary School. Na juzi tu nilikuwa nimepeleka the first lady tukapanda miti Kitengela Body. Na tunaendelea. Hivi karibuni tutapanda miti huko Sholinge. Tutakuwa area ya Anga City tukipanda miti. Tunataka kuwashukuru watu wa Kenya Forest na kuambia tuungane pamoja, mtupatie miti mkitupatia miti, tukishikana na washikadau ambao ni very good and very able chiefs, tupande miti kwa mashule. Hata wakati kuna masherehe chiefs, make a slogan. Wakati mna hiyo mpango ya kupanga sherehe ya harusi ama ya kula sherehe, kuwe na miti ambayo itakuja kupandwa na mwenye sherehe ama chief guest kama ni Harambee. Tuweze kuona kwamba hii mambo ya the big four tunaenda pamoja. Mimi sina mengi, na washukuru sana. Kwanza nikwambia watu wa area hii solid waste, naunga mkono kusema kwamba tujaribu kuweke, kama wewe ni shule, nimeona nyinyi mmepatiwa mali ya kuweka dustbin, mwekeni pale. Na kama unatoka Kitengela town, najua Kitengela town wewe unachukua tu karatasi nyeusi unatumbukiza na unarusha. Tunataka kusema kwamba you own your solid waste. Hiyo takataka yako own. Make sure kwamba umepata dustbin, weke vizuri. Na pia nimeona sub county admin ako hapa. Takataka tafadhali isichukuliwe. Siwe zina spill all over na inakuwa hakuna mwelekeo. Hata ingawaje for now we are doing a good job. So lastly ni mambo ya takataka huko. Kuna mali inaitwa takataka huko Nongopili. We are coming up with a hub. A hub itakuwa pale, na katika county hub itakuwa hapa kwetu Nongopili. Hiyo ni mradi ambayo ni the first lady, na already tumeshaendelea. All the feasibility studies have been done. Tumetengeneza BQs na hivi karibuni tutatengeneza hub. Hub ni mashine ya kukatakata takataka. There will be a lot of sorting there. Kwa hivyo hiyo biashara ikianza, kwa sababu ni biashara, utakuta takataka, unaokota takataka, unapimiwa kilo, so itapunguza kuwa na takataka kwa sababu itakuwa ni biashara. Hata wewe utakuwa unaingia katika biashara ya kuokota takataka. Sawa? Sio ni mzuri? Kwa hivyo tunaambia kwamba kina mama, hiyo ni biashara ambayo inakuja, na ikija tunafungua hub pale, kutakuwa na sorting, kutakuwa na takataka ya karatasi ya kukatakata karatasi, kutakuwa na warehouse ya kustore. Ikifika tonnage already mpango ya biashara hiyo ama market imeshapatikana. Kwa hivyo tukishaanza hiyo mradi, akina mama mwamuke, tuingie biashara ya kukota takataka, kwa sababu kwani kuna pesa imeandikwa takataka? Si pesa ni pesa. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni mradi ambayo inakuja kuanza hivi karibuni hapa Kitengela. Kutakuwa pia sorting ya ile chakula ya sokoni ambayo itakuwa ni chakula ya nguruwe. Pia itafanywa pale. Kutakuwa na area yake. So nataka kuwasema kwamba tunaenda vizuri. Mabarabara najua juzi mvua imenyesha. Barabara tunaangana nazo. Mheshimiwa wa area hii ambayo ni Matuya alikuwa ameenda kwa safari kidogo ambayo ni ya kikazi, na barabara najua zimeshatengenezwa. Olchoki Drive iko pesa imewekwa, Milimani imewekwa, hii Orchard Road najua juzi ilitengenezwa. So we are working. So without much saying, I want to say thank you very much, na kusema kwamba handshake is ready. Kutoka President Uhuru ashikane mkono na Raila Amolo Odinga, siku na amani. Kwa hivyo tuweke ya amani, be your friend's keeper, ili tuweze kuona kwamba tunaenda vizuri. Sina mengi, ni kuwashukuru na mwe na wakati mwema, na jambo la mwisho ni kupongeza director wa hii shule 100%. Tusimame kwa sababu ya kumwalika chief guest wetu wa siku ya leo. Kila mtu asimame. Neema, there's Neema. Neema. Hata Neema pia tunasimama kwa sababu yake tu, hata yeye si mdogo. Si ndio? Make a hearty clap for Neema. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Funga. Akija Neema, akimaliza pia tualikie chief guest. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our MCA. Thank you for your good words. I'm excited. I'm happy with what you have said. I also want to thank the director of the school and the whole staff for making this day the way it is. I recognize that there is a lot of planning that has gone into this day to make it the way it is. Thank you so much, Madam. I want to also recognize our chief guest, Dr. Cyril Siewe from our UN country director. Thank you very much for finding time to come here and be part of this occasion. We look forward to your speech. And all the guests that are here, I'm happy with the parents. Thank you, parents, for coming. The students, pupils, I'm so happy with your performance. Thank you very much for the talents that you have exhibited. They're very rich, and I want to pray that you continue and only make it better. Thank you. I also want to take this time to ask my colleagues. I didn't come alone. We are quite a number here. I work with NEMA. My name is Dr. Catherine Mbaisi. I am the Chief Environment, Education, and Public Awareness. I have my colleagues here from the county office here in Kajiado. Please come. I also came with my colleagues from NEMA headquarters. And Judy and all the others. Please come quickly so that we can, you can introduce yourselves. Because when we go back to the headquarters, all the officers here will remain here and you will work together with them. So I want to give them a chance to just introduce themselves.
Good afternoon. My name is Florence Wikali. I am an environment officer working for NEMA Kajiado County.
Praise the Lord. My name is Anne Moriongi, an environment officer, Kajiado County.
Hamjamboni nyote. Kwa majina ni Daniel Mutudo, an environmental inspector, an environment officer, Kajiado County.
Praise God. My name is Phyllis Mueni, Kajiado office.
Hamjamboni. Kwa majina naitwa Mugabe David, NEMA Kajiado.
Good afternoon, parents. I'm Judith Ocheno, also from NEMA head office in the corporate communications office. Thank you.
Hamjambo and praise the Lord. Naitwa Evans Manyange. I'm a parent in this school. And I'm also communication manager, NEMA. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We also have another colleague with the camera. He normally doesn't talk very much, but we really recognize his work. Sam, please wave. Yeah, Sam is our eye everywhere through the lens, and we appreciate his work. Now, because of time, I will not go into many things, but I will just have a few things to say. First, I want to give the apologies from the Director General, NEMA, Professor Geoffrey Wahungu. He was not able to be with us. We were hoping that he would join us in the course of the day, but he's held up in another state function. But he has given us his blessings, and he's very much aware of what we are doing here. I want to first appreciate what the school has done. I think that this school has been able to interpret many of the things that we talk about and put them to action. And that is very commendable. The school management, we really appreciate that. And as we went around, we were able to see quite a number of things that the school has put in place. And we are very happy. And I hope that as stakeholders of this community, parents, friends of this school, I have seen or heard the principals here, you can also pick a few things and be able to go and implement at home or in your places of work or in your own schools, and that will be very good. Now, the there is a speaker here that mentioned about plastic management. And you are all aware that NEMA, we banned the plastic carrier bags. We did not ban all the plastics, but we banned the plastic carrier bags. And that was because of the negative impact that the plastics had. You just had a testimony of how the cows used to be affected, or are still affected, because if they ate plastics those days, those plastics will still be in the stomach, they will not come out, they will not degrade. And that cow will only be having a few days, maybe before it dies. So we had quite a number of negative impacts, and that's why the government decided that we needed to ban those plastic bags, carrier bags. That ban is still in place, it is still effective, and we are still calling upon you to implement that ban wherever it is, wherever you are. And as stakeholders, as parents, we want to continue urging you to desist from using those carrier bags. Because the challenge is that they're just the normal people who use those plastic bags or carrier bags. You go to the market, you don't carry your bag, you buy, and you say, oh, NEMA is not here, you buy. So please help us to ensure that we are not using those plastic bags. And that will be, we'll continue having a clean environment, we'll continue having our animals safe, and we'll continue enjoying the benefits of having a clean and healthy environment. We want to also, I want us to talk about the exercise that we have done today about tree planting. Madam Joyce has really helped us today, and as NEMA, we continue to encourage you to plant trees again and again, and especially in Kajiado region. From our State of Environment report, we are informed that the tree cover in Kajiado is only 3.6%, and that is really low. Remember, we are all trying to ensure that the country, we have 10% forest cover, and we are not there. In Kajiado here, our contribution is only 3.6%. Therefore, I am calling upon all parents, everybody, to please plant trees where you can. Of course, you'll ask me if I'm living on a flat, I can't plant a tree. But we always believe that every Kenyan comes from somewhere, even back in your village where you come from. If it is possible, please see how you can plant that tree. We also have a challenge, again, even as we plant the trees, the issue of charcoal burning. And we want to also encourage our people not to burn charcoal in a haphazard way. Let us see whether we can find alternatives and reduce the issue of charcoal burning to save the trees. I want to thank the young boys who had a very good, is it a mime or a play on the protection of trees. Let us embrace that. I also want to talk about the issue of water. I think water is a very big challenge in Kajiado. It's a dry area, and we have a problem of water all over the place. Again, I want to thank the school or the management of the school, because they have demonstrated that you can actually harvest a lot of water and store and use it for a long time. And that is one technology we want to promote as NEMA, that wherever you are, if you have a structure that can harness water, please harvest that water, store it safely, and use it wisely. As much as we have just had a lot of rains, we had a lot of problems because we had a lot of floods that really destroyed our infrastructure. The roads were impassable, and it was not easy to even store that water. We want to thank the county government because it's here and it's committed to helping us to manage the infrastructure. But at the individual level, what is it that you can do in your farm to protect the land, to protect the resources that you have, that you will not experience those floods when they come. Please ensure that you have a cover, you plant trees, and when you are directing even this flood water, do it in a safe way so that we may save the infrastructure, the roads that we have. I also want to just recognize the talents that we have had today. We have had a lot of messages passed to us through the dance, through the songs, through the skits, and everything. I want to recognize all those the talents and creativity. And I want to just challenge Madam Director and the Principal to harness these talents. In Kenya, we have the Kenyan Music Festival, and as NEMA, we sponsor one of the categories, the environment category in that Kenyan Music Festival. And we are very passionate about that because therein we recognize the talents that are exhibited in the environmental sector. So all these talents I see here, I would that they also maybe come up and be able to compete among others. All the music, the skits, the dances, even right from the lowest class, the singing groups up to the university level, the tertiary institutions. We do that together with the Kenya Music Festival, and it's a nice thing. Besides that, I want to thank the people that read out the essay, and that is really very commendable. We also work together with art partners to have competitions, the art and essay competitions. We do run that, and we would like that the school also comes up to participate. That's why I asked our county environment staff to stand up, because we are committed to work with this school and other schools to ensure that such talents are identified, developed to the highest level. Because you don't know, today we have Miss Earth here. That's why she's here. There is a lot that she's doing, and it is because of such things that one can be able to grow. We also want to promote the idea of having our education even back at home. You see, when these children come home with an idea and they tell you, Mom, let's plant a tree. Mom, I have a song. Mom, I have a dance. Please encourage them and listen to them and even ask them how it is done. Don't just ignore them, but please develop that, because there is a lot that we can also learn from them. As this place we have heard that it's a pastoral area, there is one thing that is a problem, and I would like all parents to note that, and all others. We have the invasive species, the madenge and the ipomea. That's a big problem that we have here. The ipomea one is threatening our pasture. And we are asking parents, or all the farmers, those who are doing farming, to manage that using mechanical, that is uprooting. So it is not easy, but that is what is there for now. And we cannot just leave our pastures to get destroyed. Let us see that we uproot all those invasive species, especially the one that is threatening our pastures, so that we can have our animals fed at all times. If we don't do anything, we'll be able to have a lot of problems. This weed is a problem, but together we can work together to ensure that it is removed, because it has just to be removed mechanically. Lastly, I want to say that in NEMA, we are committed to work with all partners.
I want to thank everybody that has come on board today. Our sister, the Kenya Forest Service, and all the government agencies that are here, we appreciate them. And that's how we work. We do not work alone. We do regulate many aspects of the environment, and we cannot do that alone. We work with all other stakeholders. So thank you very much for coming on board. And I want to just tell this school that we are committed. We will continue working together. Some of the initiatives that you have started, we will build on them to see that actually you will realize them at the end of that. And even other schools around, we are going to work together. We will come back, maybe draw a program, see what we can do together, and be able to see that we take this school to a higher level when it comes to the environment. Lastly, I want to thank and wish the class 8s the very best in the exams. I believe that the enthusiasm they have shown here, the talents they have exhibited here, that is the same spirit they do in their class, and I want to wish them their very best. So thank you very much. I want to take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Siewe to come and give us his remarks. Thank you.
Let us show some respect. We stand on our feet. Teachers, please. Children are really misbehaving. Take charge.
Thank you very much. So please have a seat. So I had the privilege today to be the last speaker, from what I heard, isn't it? So, Excellencies, local authorities, my dear Mankwe and Madam Joyce, it's really a great pleasure to be here. So you told me that I'm the chief guest, so I will enjoy my pleasure. May I ask to all kids to just come here, starting by the scout? Please come. Today is your day. Then those who also were taking us to the garden, please come over. Come over. Oh. Really good. Good. Okay, so my message is for you, right? The advantage of being the last person to speak is that everybody has said everything that you could have said. So I'm very thankful to the principal, to the director general, to the chairperson, Mankwe, very thankful to the local authority, very thankful to my very good friend from NEMA, very thankful to the CEC, and all other friends, especially the parents who are here today. So now, allow me not to repeat what I have said, but we usually talk about future generation. They are not future generation because they are already here. So you are not future generation, isn't it? You are now. Isn't it? Sawa? Good. So you have heard our mzee talking about planting trees, not littering, collecting single-use plastic bags, arriving home and ask to mama and to daddy to plant some tree, isn't it? Will you do that? You will do that. Good. So the first thing that we will tell to everyone here is that next year, God willing, we will start the UN Environment and NEMA will start the build-up activity for the World Environment Day in this county here. The second thing that you say on your name, all of you, all the different children here, girls, women, is that the county authority are here. So we are kindly asking them to start identifying sites, and then we are committing all of us, including Mrs. and Mr. Mankwe here to plant 15,000 trees by next year. Sawa? So the build-up activity, I engage you, and especially Joyce, Kenya Forest Service. You're the one who will guide us in terms of spaces. So we will need 1530 seedlings by next June, and ideally the 3rd week of May, so that the county authority will lead us to place and to plant with these children, with all the people here, the 15,000 in one day. I think that would be the first ever in Kenya. The third things that I would like to engage you, all of you Scout, all my very good friends here, is UN Environment and the Ministry of Environment and Forestry, NEMA. Through our education unit, we are developing an application to educate young children just like you on phasing out beat pollution. You can see on my t-shirt, there is a beat pollution. Okay? Can someone tell me what pollution means? What does pollution tell you?
It's spoiling something by adding something that doesn't agree.
This is an engineer. This is a future engineer. This is a future engineer. Who else can tell me what pollution means? Gender balance, a woman, a girl. Who can tell me what pollution means? Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Producing things that can pollute or contaminate things.
They are all scientists here. They are really all scientists. This school should be like the seedlings for scientists, for young scientists in Kenya, isn't it? Yes, pollution is another way to introduce something in the environment that will be very, very challenging to remove. We can start by plastics, we can start by littering, even throwing paper down. We can start by all type of material that you can throw in the environment to disturb. Okay? So this year's theme for the World Environment Day, because we are celebrating here today, the World Environment Day in Kajiado for this wonderful school, isn't it? Yes. So beat the pollution. This year means we do everything possible not to pollute. The first place not to pollute is your house. When you go to the washroom, you go in a very sound way, isn't it? When you eat something, you don't litter. And the school just received wonderful tanks, and you yourself, you're segregating your waste. So this is an opportunity, not only for you, because you're already convinced, isn't it? You're already convinced, isn't it? So when you go home, you will be the teacher for your house, you will be the ambassador for your neighbor, you will be the ambassador for your other friends who are not coming here to this school, isn't it? So that all our beautiful Kenya is clean, isn't it? Yes. And then we can talk about greening Kenya, isn't it? Yes. Good. My friend from NEMA mentioned plastic bag polluting, poisoning cows and all the other livestock, isn't it? When we eat meat that doesn't taste good, is it something positive? So to enjoy eating very good meat, let us make sure that wherever we see plastic bags floating, we collect it and we put in a bag, isn't it? Lastly, if nothing is done, if we don't all contribute to clean our environment, to clean our county, to clean our city, and to clean our country, by 2050, 2050 is when you, our kids, you start working in a few years' time. You already be in 2050. Can you imagine? When you be like your mother or your uncle, it will be already 2050. If we don't beat pollution, by 2050, we will have more plastic bags, more plastic bottles in the ocean than fish. Can you just imagine? The fishermen people in Mombasa, in Kisumu, all those counties, when they will fish, they will have no fish in the net at all. Do you like fish? Do you all like fish? So to make sure that we still have fish, let us make sure that when we still use plastic bottle, for example, we place it, we put it in the bin, in the waste bin, isn't it? And you have a chance to have 3 colors. Red is for which type of waste? The red color is for? Good. And the yellow is for? Organic. So I'm sure that your wonderful teacher explained what is organic. And the black one is for? Very good. So for this year, we will say, we segregate all our waste, we don't litter, so that next year when we will go for our tree planting, our exercise will be easy, isn't it? And we will end up giving a very big applause to a wonderful woman. Do you know that woman? Do you know that woman?
Yes.
Who is she? Who is she? We do not only have scientists here, we also have astronauts who can read people's mind. What is your name? Lewan just read my mind. Do you know why I want you to give a serious applause to the director? Can someone tell me? Someone tell me? Anyone tell me? Why?
Because she's the director of this school.
Well, as a director, I assume that she's very happy to be the director because she has a salary. So she's very happy for that. But why should we give her a big applause? Why? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? My very good friend. She loves flowers. She loves trees. And because she loves trees and flowers, we can enjoy now this environment. This can inspire us. And this make our day. And you can see, are you happy to be under this tree?
Yes.
Really? Isn't it beautiful? So let's give her an applause. Let's give her a very, very big applause. Thank you for coming for this message. Thank you all for being there. Thank you for being so patient. For all of us, thank you to the MC. Thank you very much. Thank you to the music and performer. And thank you for making United Nations Environment Program, which is headquartered in Kenya, being the special guest of this event. We really look forward to explore other domain or the niche where this type of example can be fostered towards not only Kenya, but also in neighboring countries. You know that many other countries suffer from the same problems as you, but the advantage is that you have staff already looking for the solution. And as my colleagues, Dr. Eric from NEMA says, we work together. So let them continue to join hands together and to continue this, this trip for the best and for the beauty of Kenya. Thank you very much for welcoming me. And now you go very calmly back to your place. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Can somebody give a good clap for the chief guest? Somebody give a good clap. Oh, wonderful. Chief guest, you've really touched my heart. I was very far, but you've managed to touch my heart. This is wonderful. Now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
For you, for coming and teaching us about the environment. Thank you for partnering with us. We appreciate you so much.
A good clap for her, please. Thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you so much, madam.
somebody to guide us free, and Kambaisi, you can guide it to Dr. Cyril on how to cut this.
Thank you very much. I think this school is committed and they are making a very strong. When I was thinking as I was coming, when you are declaring that this school is an environment friendly and plastic bag free zone, it's quite a commitment, and I am happy that they have made it. Because when you declare, you possess. So they're going to live in this area. They're going to show us the way of how we can actually survive as a school without plastic carrier bags. So thank you very much. Welcome you to just unveil this place and lead them. Yes. And the MCA,
to the chairman.
we are also very happy with this commitment.
Director, the leadership. What will inspire us? Yeah.
Please, your
left hand. Your left hand.
Yes.
Just touch mine.
Yes. Your cards. A clap, please.
Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. A clap, please. A clap, please. So beautiful. You are now entering a plastic bag-free school. I wish you can be reading it slowly like that.
Yes,
especially when you reach plastic bag-free school. It's wonderful. Yes. Good.
Very wonderful. Good. The first one in Kenya.
Yes. The first one.
The first one. I don't think even there is another institution that has it.
It's the first.
So, thank you.
You're Kenyan.
Yes.
Thank you. Walk the talk. Walk the talk.
Yes.
Yeah?
We
are doing it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I know they will do it.
Yeah.
And we will be here to talk about the story.
Yeah,
We will be
going straight for lunch.
We will. We have committed to that.
So tunapita tu hapa nyuma. Yeah. So you have to release the others because now we have
honor you so much. Thank you so much. Simple Nipatia 5. Thank you so much for coming. Let's pray. Our Almighty Father, we thank you so much because of this moment. You're a wonderful Lord, Father. We want to declare this school a plastic-free environment, and we're so grateful because of that. As we're going to share the food, please, we pray that you may bless it, Father, as we take it, and as we go back to our homes, be with us. We pray trusting in your holy name. Amen. Thank you so much. Now,
it's another brand new At The Hot Boys production.